In cool redwood forest high above the Russian River, young coho and steelhead gather size and strength before their run to the ocean. Historically, hundreds of thousands of coho salmon spawned in streams like Dutch Bill, but in recent decades, man has changed the game. Water withdrawals for agriculture and homes have caused these critical tributaries to the Russian River to dry up earlier, isolating young fish and increasing mortality. But a newly released study offers fresh hope and new data that may aid the coho's survival. The study focused on water, tracking fish survival to determine exactly how much water the coho need, not to flourish, but just to survive the hot and dry summer months until fall and winter rains return. Their answer is just a trickle. A very little bit of water can make a huge, often critical difference. The study focused on 4 tributaries of the Russian and tracked fish survival through the long, hot summer. The takeaway, less than a gallon a minute of stream flow served to connect deep pools and keep young fish alive. Gregg Horton, principal environmental specialist at Sonoma County Water Agency, helped author the study.
We do think this study underscored some pretty important aspects of the struggles or the challenges that coho face and juvenile salmon and steelhead actually face in these small tributaries during the summertime.
Collectively, several conservation groups have formed the Coho Water Resources Partnership. John Green's Gold Ridge District is one of them. He works with large stakeholders in the West County to conserve water and store up supplies during the wet winter months.
What we're trying to do is find the water diversions, whether they are direct diversions with a pump out of the creek or diversions from shallow wells that are near the creek, and work with the landowners to develop projects that keep more of that water in the creek during the summer.
At Westminster Woods Youth Camp near Occidental, large tanks are filled by winter spring flow. Gauges show how many feet of water remain in storage. Projects like this are key. By using stored water, more is available to creeks like nearby Dutch Bill, which can make all the difference through the long, dry summer.
Even in a drought year, this part of the county will get, 30, 40 inches of rain. And if you can collect some of that and put it in a storage tank, then your water demand or your water supply for the summer is augmented. You don't have to pull as much water out of a well or out of the creek.
Interestingly, just a bit of flow provides oxygen to pools and keeps them cool, important to coho and steelhead survival. All involved in water and conservation efforts hope this study will inform policy and inspire stakeholders to step up water conservation.
I think it's important that this link between science and the study that we came out with, I think it's important to communicate that, because without that communication, of course, it's going to be difficult for people to change behaviors, change actions in a beneficial way.
No one predicts the Russian will once again support the huge salmon runs of the past, but acting on this new knowledge may help ensure that wild runs of coho continue to be seen in North Bay streams for years to come. Along the Russian River, Karl van Amburg for News of the North Bay.